Okay, it's Thursday afternoon, 5 o'clock, coming on to the evening. It's a nice, bright, sunny day. As always, it's a little windy. Should be fine. Continuation, I guess, for my ride earlier this week. I only had really about 10 minutes of recording time, and my battery's been charging, so I know I got a decent amount of time, so I can finish my story about football. Can actually show you what I wanted to show you guys. And like I said before in previous videos, I'm just going to ride until I get sick of riding, and I'm going to go home and then cut up this video and post it. I'll probably put it into a few parts. Once again, I'll title them Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. I know I said that before, and I only had 9 minutes of recording, but I got a nice fully charged battery, so we're in business. So I'm not going to go out waterfront again this time. You guys kind of saw that before, so I'm going to do a little bit of downtown driving and maybe hit up the university. It's got some nice roads. Okay, so football story. I said this year, but it was actually last year, so November 2009, November 27th, Minnesota Vikings play the Chicago Bears. I'm a big Minnesota Vikings fan. So this was my first NFL experience. I drove out to Minneapolis at the Bloomingdale Arena. I got to witness firsthand what Americans do for their football. And they know how to party. So the game was, I believe, at noon? No, it wasn't at noon. You gotta remember, we were pretty hungover too going to the game, and then we continued to drink at the game. It's kind of a small world too, because being at that stadium, I ran into like 4 people I know from back home. Now Winnipeg's about 8-hour drive from Minneapolis. And just the fact that still run into people that I know at a football game where there was thousands of people. So we showed up early to check out the tailgating, and they were some of the most friendliest people I've ever met. And I don't know if you've never been to a football game, whether you like it or not, you should go, just because the atmosphere is absolutely incredible. So we go down there. It was me, my girlfriend, my buddy from work, Sean, and his brother-in-law. Now, Sean is a big Chicago Bears fan. So of course he dons pylon orange Jay Cutler jersey, which I swear to God is pretty much a target when you go watch the Vikings play at home. There might have been like 4 people in orange jerseys. Aside from that, it was purple and white. Nice kind of thing to see. So we're walking around the tailgating, having some beers, just enjoying the atmosphere. And I guess these people who set up this tent were sitting there, and there was this little boy, probably about 6 years old, in a Brett Favre jersey, starts heckling Sean for his choice of attire. It was honestly pretty funny. I thought that kid was actually going to punch him out. And it's one of those things where I guess he had to be there, but he got heckled the shit out of. And all I had to do was stand there and laugh because I thought it was hilarious. That's what happens when you don't root for the home team. So, and as I stated before, the Vikings absolutely decimated the Chicago Bears. And I mean, I was fine and dandy with that. Overall, it was awesome. I am hoping I get the opportunity to do it a couple of times this year. Just to go out. We met a lot of really good people out there. Everyone's friendly. Everyone talks to you. As long as you're not in a Jay Cutler jersey. But he should have known better. Once again, it's rush hour. I apparently have this terrible habit of riding in rush hour traffic. And especially going downtown, 5 o'clock, it's going to be a little busy. But either way, I'll find something to talk about. I actually just woke up an hour ago. I got off nights last night, and I was actually supposed to go to work tonight, but I booked sick. It's a nice day, not really feeling it, so I figure I'll go out and get paid to do this. Technically. So we're kind of going through an older part of the city here. Our downtown sucks balls. I don't know what to talk about. Last night as I work, saving lives, scooter. Bike envy. Sega. I think that should say faggot. I kid. If you have a scooter, all the power to you. Quick and nimble. Yeah, so I went to work last night. And pretty tired. Sore from the night before, a little hungover. When I was drinking with a buddy. 16 tequila shots later. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, that was pretty much my day before. So now I'm not back at work until Monday. So I got a nice 4-day weekend. I work shift work, and we're going through a red. I work shift work, so I'm 2 on, 2 off, 3 on, 2 off, 2 on, 3 off type thing. 12-hour shifts, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. They alternate every kind of block. Been doing shift work for 3 years now, and it's starting to take its toll, but the job pays for my toys, and really that's all that matters. Hot tub time machine, that looks funny. It's solely for the fact that the guy's giving his future wife shit when she's like 6 years old. It's a beautiful thing. Well, today's probably not a good time to pin this thing out and max it out on speed, but if I find the opportunity, I will. Not down here, though. And in here, I don't know what it's like in other parts of the world or other countries, but doubling the speed limit is a federal offense. I know some guys who've been riding and have been pulled over at 200 kilometers an hour on the perimeter, which is a 100k speed, or a posted speed limit. And they've had guns drawn on them, and they're treated like rapists. And honestly, I don't want that experience.